U.S. diplomatic ties. When the two countries treat each other as partner and friend, seek common ground while shelving differences, and help each other succeed, our relationship would make considerable progress. But if we take each other as rival or adversary, pursue vicious competition, and seek to hurt each other, we would roil the relationship or even set it back. The world today is turbulent, plagued by conflicts. Old problems are compounded by new ones. Humanity is faced with unprecedented challenges. Major country competition should not be the underlying logic of the times. Only solidarity and cooperation can help humanity overcome current difficulties. In an age of flourishing sci-tech revolution, neither decoupling nor supply chain disruption is the solution. Only mutually beneficial cooperation can lead to common development. Small yard, high fences is not what a major country should pursue. Only openness and sharing can improve the well-being of humanity. As two major countries, China and the United States should bear in mind the interest of the whole world and inject more certainty and positive energy into the turbulent world. It is my consistent belief that as the world's most important bilateral relationship, a stable China-US relationship is critical not only to the interests of the Chinese and American peoples, but also to the future and destiny of the entire humanity. The two countries should bear in mind the well-being of the two peoples and the common interests of the international community. Make the wise choice. Keep exploring the right way for two major countries to get along well with each other and realize the long-term peaceful coexistence of China and the United States on this planet. The United States has recently concluded its elections. China's goal of a stable, healthy, and sustainable China-US relationship remains unchanged. Our commitment to mutual respect, peaceful coexistence, and win-win cooperation as principles for handling China-US relations remains unchanged. Our position of resolutely safeguarding China's sovereignty, security, and development interests remains unchanged. Our desire to carry forward the traditional friendship between the Chinese and American peoples remains unchanged. China is ready to work with the new U.S. administration to maintain communication, expand cooperation, and manage differences, so as to strive for a steady transition of the China-U.S. relationship for the benefit of the two peoples. I look forward to an in-depth exchange of views with you on China-U.S. relations and on issues of mutual interest. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. It's good to see you and to see all of you again. You know, 1 year ago, we met in the Woodside Summit in San Francisco, and I'm very proud of the progress we both made together. Our military communication at multiple levels, our leaders are now regularly talking to one another on a regular basis. On AI, we have brought together our nation's experts together to discuss risks and safety. Our counter-narcotics, on that issue, we resumed cooperation, and I want to note, in my country, Mr. President, overdose deaths are coming down for the first time in 5 years. We have a lot to discuss, but let me close with this. For over a decade, you and I have spent many hours together, both here and in China and in between. And, you know, I think we spent a long time dealing with these issues. Let me close with this. I think I once had to count up the number of hours you and I spent alone together. I remember being on the Tibetan Plateau with you, and I remember being in Beijing, I remember all over the world. And both first as vice president, then as president. We haven't always agreed, but our conversations have always been candid and always been frank. We have never kidded one another. We've been level with one another. And I think that's vital. These conversations prevent miscalculations, and they ensure the competition between our two countries will not veer into conflict. Be competition, not conflict. That's our responsibility to our people, and as you indicated, to the people around the world. We are the most important alliance or most important relationship in the entire world. And how we get along together is going to impact the rest of the world. And so, our two countries cannot let any of this competition veer into conflict. As I say, that's our responsibility. And over the last 4 years, I think we've proven it's possible to have this relationship. And so, Mr. President, I'm anxious to get our meeting started and discuss the issues we have remaining. Thank you.